This looks more like Austin Powers.
Well, it's a Bond-like parody.
Is he groovy?
Oh,
It
definitely.
looks kind of groovy.
Took place in the 60s. I'd say go to New Game.
Are we recording this?
Yes.
Oh.
Take your pick.
Super Spy.
Super Spy!
No, they're multiplayer.
Sadly, there is not.
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It
Sucks.
seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late.
Fine, jeez.
Man, these game engine companies don't mess around.
Hmm.
Unity, anybody?
I got it.
Oh.
I honestly didn't think it was worth, acknowledging, so.
I was wondering what you were going for there.
The assignment, scene 1.
Yeah, the first little bit is oh, it's an opening cutscene.
10
Just
miles from...
Your cooks.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it is a real place.
Is it?
It exists outside of Risk. So this is the unknown assailant. I think we later realize his name is Volkov, I think.
Way to spoil it.
It's just the... What is it?
Is he about to drop a rose as a calling card? Yeah. With some kind of flower. I can't tell if it was a rose. The definition's not as good.
There's an eye patch, anti-vez, and nice suit.
French embassy in Chile? Okay.
Interesting. I can see why they think it's an inside job. It seems like, oh, they're just...
Is this my
going to do
character?
their job. Your character's a woman.
Okay, I couldn't tell what gender this person was from the back.
Well, I mean, this is just to set the mood. Your character showed up a little later.
Wow, this guy gets around. The Russian to Chile in 2 days.
Yeah. Pretty strong, just the choking to
He
death.
has a lot of frequent flyer miles.
Yes, I would have assumed he'd leave the corpse behind.
We had to leave the rose next to it. Following evening,
Helsinki, Finland.
Wait, is that the same guy?
No,
I think they just used the same
I
character
think
model.
it's just a different
Yeah.
sequence.
Everyone who was for Unity was the same hat and trench coat.
It's very interesting to note that this game actually originally came out for Windows 98.
Master of Subtleties, unknown assailant. Oh my goodness, he even has an eye patch.
Anti-Vez, a nice suit.
Yeah.
And here you get like a little pre-title sequence.
So that leaves the protagonist. Imagine if you had a Bond game where Bond is just doing a dance.
I would love that! Are you kidding? Especially if it's Pierce Brosnan.
And her name is Archer.
Kate Archer.
Of course it is.
Is that like a sexual euphemism?
No,
No.
but Archer is the secret agent in
No
the
one
popular FX secret agent show, Archer.
I mean, that's kind of what Austin Powers does too, right? He dances at the beginning of his films, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can I skip this?
I guess not. Oh, maybe in the meantime, here's just a
Okay.
fun thing to mention. So in this game, instead of Q, they call him Santa.
Okay.
And he gives you presents.
Oh, okay.
I like that concept.
So do I.
Who's this gentleman with the kilt?
He shows up much later. This game is very much like Half-Life 1. It's just huge.
I'm not wearing a kilt, I'm just transgender. You got a problem with that?
Look what I've got under me, kid. Well, I guess that dot's in the right place.
John, you may have to censor this to get past YouTube's strict standards.
It's a little too bright anyway. I don't think
Hello.
they'll see anything.
Bruno, how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged.
What's that? You're
Did
bleeding
you
out
at
right
least
as we
encounter
speak?
an
I should have called an
exotic
ambulance?
temptress
Well, you should have called an ambulance,
or two?
silly.
Really? What was her name?
I'm still here in England.
What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a
Just gonna
date.
go
Let's say
bigger and bigger
Maximilian's in
guns
half an
instead of
hour.
sitting on a
Ciao.
counter.
It's been a very long time since I've seen the intro. Yeah, sorry about
That's a
this
very
having a lot
I'm
of
not very
cutscenes.
happy, you know.
Like,
It's
not an hour
like I
later,
thought it
but
would be.
42 minutes later.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade.
He
Only
kind
if
of
it would
looks
keep
like
you out
an
of jail and
offshoot of
make it easy to
Christopher
sleep
Lee.
at night.
Wait, what was her former
More
trade?
wine.
I'm not sure.
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned.
Yeah, glass
Making
ceiling
it time
destroyed,
to get
buddy.
used to the idea of a woman in this
And
line
it's
of
in the
work.
60s.
I know
Yeah.
that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or
should
may
probably
not pose some
apologize. This is
trivial
kinda
threat to
heavy
international
cutscenes for the
security
first
because they
one.
forgot
Okay.
to declare a ham sandwich at Heathrow.
An ugly dress.
I don't have the patience for it. It's not
This
what I'm
is the
good at.
60s. Anything goes.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
I'm not sure I like this guy
You make
anymore.
it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance.
You make it sound as if
Politics
being a
in the world
spy
will
isn't
hold you
actually
back.
super exciting.
They've done an outstanding job
Well, if you're
so
the person
far.
stuck in
haven't they?
paperwork.
I mean, for a James Bond ripoff,
What did I
the
tell
writing
you?
seems pretty good.
Yeah,
Probably
actually,
just one of the
that's not
committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye
bad. Wasn't
little
I supposed to
faith.
be going to the war
I'll
room
see you
like
there.
7 days ago?
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to
Maybe
first.
this.
You
I
go
think
ahead.
this is 7 days before. You
Is this guy the unknown assailant?
No. That much I can tell you.
Because honestly, if he put on an eye patch, I wouldn't be able to tell the two apart.
Okay, so this is the war
Unity
room.
headquarters.
Awesome, I can karate
Good
chop.
afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the
How do I
briefing
jump?
room.
X, I think.
No, that doesn't fit anything.
I just did it. What are the briefing room then?
I already see what you mean by this being
Given-
similar to Half-Life 1.
Given
Yeah. I think it came out at the same time, now that I think about it.
Well, it said this was 2002. Half-Life 1 was 1996.
Well, they redid the copyright for the PlayStation 2 version. They added a few
I
more
need to show
levels.
them that women don't show up late.
Agent Archer, how
Yep.
thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too often.
I love how
with
this
matters
guy
of
just has a
international
permanent
security.
eyebrow raise. So it's kind of like a pick your own adventure.
Not at
say
all,
which one
Mr.
you
Smith. But it's charming of you to mention it.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Does it affect the
Sorry, I'm late,
outcome of the
Smithy.
game?
You're looking dapper
You get
today.
like bonus points if you choose the
Spare
right
me
one.
the
That's just
disingenuous
about it.
flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you, I have nothing against you
Resting smart
personally.
face.
You've served us well for many years,
The permanent eyebrow
but
raise.
perhaps too
Maybe
many.
he had a stroke.
I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest
Basically,
that
everyone
you
was
retire
like
from
that,
field
so-
operations, and I will continue to campaign
Makes
to that
sense.
end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
I am the
Perhaps you should
protagonist of this
dispense
game,
with the
right?
pleasantries and get down
Yeah.
to brass tacks.
She said, like, one thing so far.
Lights, please.
Well, it's a man's world, and that's what they're trying to
We lost another
convey.
agent this
Ah, I
afternoon,
see.
bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days.
It's a
It
allegory.
is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you
Yes, it's
suspect
me.
anyone?
And now that I have all three of you here, I
We
can easily
suspect
kill you.
everyone.
7 operatives. That's over half the active list. Why weren't we
Well,
informed?
now it's the entire active.
You're being informed now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale, to be
I thought it was
precise,
a rose.
on or near the corpse
Oh, well.
of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov. Who?
Dmitry Volkov. The Regal finale is his calling card.
How do we know this
The
and they
name's
don't?
familiar. What do we know about him?
Because they're the
They're-
stuffy
They're the right
technocrats
bastard.
who don't know anything.
Anything more?
See, they're the ones stuck in the office all day while they're.
So
Just
shouldn't they be
fucking
working intelligence
Born in
then?
Kamchatka in
Management,
1921. Distinguished
Management
himself as an
doesn't know
academic
anything.
prodigy and
The
master
people who
chess
know
player
stuff
by the age of
be out in
8,
the field.
by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD
How does
in
one become
37
notable for
and
that?
served as some sort of
I think
disciplinarian
the only
in
one that
Gulag
has
near
done
Kiev.
anything for
His
that.
whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention
He also
in
looks like he's had a
43
stroke.
when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Knowing they got the lips to someone
yes.
with the
I
speech,
remember
I'd say
this
that's
fella.
kind of ahead of its
We've
time.
had
Really? I was
dealings
just
with
about to say
him
it looks very dated.
Sometime after the war, he
Was
emerged
ahead
again,
of its
this time in the
time.
employ of
Okay.
SMERSH. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 61, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
Oh.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it,
presumed he
he's
was
currently
dead.
working for an organization calling
Maybe
itself
he's like
HARM,
that guy
as Director
from,
of Executive Action. I
World
don't
is
have
not
to tell you
enough.
what
He's
that
slowly
means.
dying.
I
What do we
was
know
just thinking
about
about
Khan?
that.
Renard, isn't it?
Unfortunately, there's very
Yeah,
little about them
Renard.
in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely.
Oh, I'm not into that.
And after this recent catastrophe,
I learned a
The
while
two
back
are
that
only
work just
available
means,
assets.
like, assassination.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice.
My name is Kate, not
Matters of
Frank.
such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust
Curse
to a
you,
work.
Emperor. I
Emotional
must be
inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
Those two would not make good bedfellows either. That should be one of the dialogue
I'll try to
options.
surpass your expectations.
Considering that I expect you to fail
I got a
miserably,
bonus
you
point.
shouldn't have to try very hard.
enough of this.
Are these guys even on my
Stop
side?
by the toy shop before you
They're
go.
Not
the,
really.
they're the
Some new
stuffy
gizmo
bureaucratic
find
leaders
useful.
who...
Don't
Okay,
come
but
tomorrow,
half
your
the-
flight leaves at 6 p.m.
More than half of all of our
There
agents have
we
been
go.
killed in the past few weeks.
Morocco.
And now they're talking to one of the few agents like, oh, we expect you to fail.
Agent Archer, what does harm?
No, we've had enough talking. I'm sorry. I can't go on.
I didn't know you could skip that, to be honest.
Oh, where did they go? I want to punch one of them.
I think they're gone.
Ah.
They'll be in their bunk.
Now you just gotta proceed to the toy shop, as they call it. There you'll find Santa. Don't push the big red button. It'll do something terrible.
Nice.
Alright.
Now, is that a reference to anything other than the Nutcracker things we did, or?
We just improv that entire thing.
Access
We
prohibited.
made that line up.
This area is
You made that up, not me.
I made up the big red button, but then you're like, don't press the big red button.
I
It'll do
have
something
no
terrible.
idea what you guys are talking about.
The Nutcracker
Ooh.
stage in 5th grade.
What is that? Is that a
Robotic poodle.
why?
Because it's one of Santa's
Is
gifts.
that where I'm meant to be going?
I believe so. Go down the railing, I believe. Yes.
This does look like a British Black Mesa.
You better not shout. You better not cry. Because you signed a non-disclosure agreement. Working here.
Okay, how do I exit
And we
the
do not tolerate
Jump.
whistleblowers.
I don't know how to jump.
Or the ambiguous
Oh,
endings
that's a
that go on
weird
if you
choice, but okay.
Stop going in the water.
Just when we thought it was safe to back in the water.
Oh no, it's Jaws.
Oh my god. This game's so off to a slow start.
I think
It
the
really
sun's-
picks up,
No, I
trust
think
me.
the sun's a little better, so you might be able to take the shades off.
I'm wearing these because it looks cool.
Oh. Okay.
Sort of. I just like these sunglasses.
Yeah.
I assume you look.
I had a pair like those. But those look higher quality.
Could be.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission.
Fine.
There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise.
You don't have
Almost,
to if you don't want
almost
to.
like some kind of tutorial.
The thing is, you can completely skip it if you want, but I'm not sure what you want to do.
Wait, am I going the right way?
Left tutorial, right ascent.
Yay!
Go to the North
So you
Pole.
think the CT-180 will give a decent fuel rating?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen the commission form for that thing? They want everything that the TR-60 and TR-61 can do, all in one device. But, hand me that atomic retroscopic
I find it
analyzer
funny you wanted to
thingy, will
skip through
But they
the
don't
talking, but you
understand
wanted to
that
hear
Clancy
exactly
was
what they're
killing
saying
himself
here.
just to get the
Oh, there's Sam's workshop.
How am I able to hear them at this range?
back when they had-
Take a look up at the sign.
Huh. How do I open doors?
I guess it's locked.
Is it locked before you do the tutorial?
I'm not really sure, to be
Fine, I'll
honest.
do the tutorial.
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics.
Try leaving the
This
room.
course comprises several areas, each with its own
No,
method.
never mind.
Must complete
Oh, yes, you can. Maybe
No.
it'll be
Step up to the
unlocked.
active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. All right, now open the door to the
That reminds
next
me of
area.
Cave Johnson's
Bystanders,
training
well
rooms.
done. All right,
Or-
now open the door to the... If you want to skip, congratulations. Completed the Basic Field Tactics course.
You failed! You killed a
Killed?
civilian!
I just hit it one time! He died from that?
Henry's driver fails at life.
Oh no, there's a loading
Cutscene.
screen each
Cutscene.
time.
Start over.
That means I can't go on a rampage.
I think you can just go around.
Just
to be
open the
honest.
door and then go back. The door is still unlocked.
This course comprises several areas.
Let's go back out and see if the door's
Because he won't let you open the door until he's done talking.
This is ridiculous.
Alright, now, bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Well done. Alright, now open the door if you want. Congratulations. You completed the
I have
basic
so
field
little
tactics
patience for all
course.
this. Was that the whole thing?
Advanced
Oh my god!
Unity is on a limited training budget.
instructions for your upcoming mission.
So that was ancient training is how to open doors and talk to people.
Well, you'll need to know that in your next mission.
Would I have had to do both of those things just to get to work this morning?
Probably. Report to advanced field tactics. Oh, there it is. You want me to do this for you?
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics.
Because this part's kind of slow.
Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. Once the
Really?
box is empty, it will disappear.
Oh.
You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely, though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. All right, now open the door to the next area.
Switch weapons.
I don't think you have weapons yet. You just have the ammo.
While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be. Pick up these intelligence items. All right. Now, open the door to the next area. You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary.
So I don't know what to say.
Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed.
I think that one's
Okay.
disarmed.
Are these
She's
live?
an
Are
expert.
these live explosives?
Could
They
be.
just shoot confetti. Oh god, how do I stop it?
Alright, now open the door to the next
You
area.
may be asked to push the off button on a bomb at some point.
It's often advisable to move
Pick
as
up the,
quietly as
intelligence.
possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet.
This part's really slow, just so you know.
I heard you.
You gotta go
Fuck you!
Just go re. You can just move forward slightly. You don't have to like.
I heard you.
Fuck you!
Here,
you do it.
If you got to the very end, I was going to shove you and make you restart.
Well, you know what? It wasn't even necessary.
What? How many
You
props?
hold a 2 to drive, I believe? Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay.
Can I go faster than that?
Yeah, let me show you how it's done.
Is that a good speed?
Yes.
Are you
Just make sure
kidding
not
me?
to stand up right away. I told you this part was slow. And then just
This game has so much style going into it. Might not into that.
once you get to the missions, it really picks up. Okay,
Okay.
now turn. Just gotta get to the door.
You
You told me to turn, you didn't specify.
Around.
What are you doing?
There.
Well done.
Okay, now
Oh
you
my
open the
god.
door.
I thought he was about
All
to yell,
of
I
your
heard you.
footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving.
As soon as
Be
you start
careful of
talking
tile,
like this.
metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
He's behind glass.
That guy's entire job is to stand there not looking at you.
He just wants to see if he can hear you text. Okay, this is another one of those crouch things.
Do I have to jump?
No. Just walk slowly. You did fine last time, so
Do
I
I
think
need
you
to
got
stick to the platforms?
it. No, but it's quieter.
Aw, you didn't even work. Good work. I just one knows where to skip this, but I guess not. Oh well. It'll come up later. Much later.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
I
If
had
If
to
you're
be a
not
cat
sure what
burglar.
to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted.
Press X
Of
to...
course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you will be seen, so listen for footsteps or conversation before leaving
I'm
cover.
sorry for all the profanity, John. I'm just,
I know you're
well on
impatient.
edge.
I do remember this taking a while, but I just didn't think
just
I
more
had to do
stealth?
it again. I don't think so. You just
Can't you do any better than that? Step behind the yellow line.
If I punched him, would I have to start
Yes.
the whole mission over?
okay. I think what you want to do is you want to try to see him, but not have him see you. So just kind of peek your head out quickly and then go back. Okay, now try and go around him without him noticing. There you go. Now go to the door.
Wow, it actually opened the door
To
for
the
me.
next course.
Next course. What is this, dinner time? I think the elevator doors. What are you doing?
Thirsty.
It's not gonna work. Oh, hey, something.
To all employees, do not abuse your phone personally. All personal calls must be logged and sent to a counter.
Push the select button. What's your objective?
Fire range.
Ah, okay.
Finally, you get to do something.
That's the exit. Now just figure out where the firing range is.
So, do you think the CT-180 will get a decent field rating?
There it is.
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen...
Hello, Kate. How are you? Smithy wants me to
Why is
run
he,
you through a
like,
basic
speaking as if he's going
firearms
through a
refresher
megaphone?
course.
Well,
guess
he's
he
behind
is.
a pretty thick pane.
Because it's a revolver, it can't
Also,
be
you
adequately silenced. But its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types than most automatic pistols can reliably handle.
That's all the ammo you need right there.
Where's the weapon itself?
Push the arrow buttons, I think. Well, first you gotta be by the firing range. It's the button, maybe. This part's actually optional, but
Press X.
the arrow buttons, I think, to bring up the weapons.
So the firing range is optional,
something.
but what was not optional is the training on how to open doors.
I guess not.
Oh.
Oh, go up. That's where the guy is. Okay. There it is.
How am I doing?
And that's the glasses, boy.
Yep, he knew that was gonna happen.
I'm going rogue.
They're not gonna let you out. They know you're going rogue.
He didn't even flinch. This guy's cold.
He's just too used to it. Whenever these agents get weapons, they just go crazy.
Well, your last name is Archer.
Oh yeah. I think you got him.
Is there another aim?
No. You passed. I think.
I don't think so.
Got all four of them.
Well, turn around. That's where the gun goes. Did you want to try more weapons or just skip ahead?
I would like to
Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced.
You went to the
But
revolver
its
again.
simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types than most automatic pistols can reliably handle.
There we go.
Was there an arguing, or did I just ask?
Yes and no. Yes, you asked that. No. I guess just as long as you hit the target, that's all they care about. Oh. Oh, there's one more. I think Half-Life 1, if I remember, kind of has a long training section, kind of like this as well.
Yeah, but then you actually get the first stuff, so.
Yeah, same thing here.
The Hampton carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm.
Carbine.
Of course,
I
silent
always
is
thought
a
it was
relative
carbine.
term when it comes to guns,
I think that's
but the
British.
Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough.
Kind of like how they say
Fires a
aluminium.
45 caliber automatic Colt
Apparently that's how they
pistol
pronounce
cartridge,
aluminum.
making it less lethal than most rifles, but it compensates for
free speech and
what
waiver
it lacks in
publication
punch.
of explosive through the book.
Why is this relevant?
I'm just looking at my probably it's the safety.
Isn't a lot of it. I think now they just call it clickbait.
Oh, okay, can I just go?
You gotta wait to shoot all the guns. I mean, shoot all the things first. It'll come back. One more. There.
Shoot the guy.
And then just go to none, I guess. I still find it interesting to get the ability to...
Some things to note about firearms.
They're
The next
dangerous.
function is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon.
Oh, yeah.
More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the breadth of optics and weapon modes.
Oh, there's something on the wall.
You didn't know the point. Dumb rounds typically cause bleeding wounds that are characterized by an accurate, accelerated pulse.
You can shoot through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees you. Keep an eye out for these
I
materials.
thought this part was optional.
I thought
Be
so
careful
too.
not to injure civilians.
Injure them.
Kill an innocent
You're
bystander,
gonna-
you will fail your mission.
You realize that means you have to start
Criminal
over again,
bystanders are
right?
slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly.
How is the gun smart enough to identify a friendly from an hostile?
I think you are. See? You already shot them.
Get him.
So,
The gun just disappears. Now I believe you go to Sam's workshop.
Finally.
Yep, it's open.
I was expecting it to be a little more festive.
Let's talk about your
It's during
Beretta.
the off season.
In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain key padlocks.
There's a
Of
key
course,
behind
the more
you.
complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick.
There it is.
Note that the Beretta only works on padlocks with keyholes.
That's one. That's two.
That's my purse.
I know you.
I'm gonna be anyway.
Beretta can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function button. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream. Quite deadly.
Don't worry, that's a dummy.
No, that
Whoa.
was Paul in accounts receivable.
Paul in a gun.
Whoops.
Is that what they do instead of
He
firing around
abused
here?
his phone
Habit of
privileges.
change can come in very handy when you
This guy
need
looks
to
like
distract
Sylvester
someone.
Stallone.
Practice tossing this coin
Also,
to divert
I
the
like how
card's
it's a poison
attention.
capsule
Try
that
not
just
to throw it off any
completely
high
blew
ledges.
him apart.
Hello.
Oh.
So
Perhaps it is
British.
time to get sober after all.
A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've
So
come
this is
with
pretty
the
much
official
powder.
body-removing powder just for you.
So it's like Breaking Bad.
Sprinkle a bit
Oh,
of it on
Jesus.
dead tissue, and voila! The cadaver will
Was that an
vaporize
actual corpse,
almost
I wonder?
instantly.
I kind of hope not, but I don't know. I find it weird that the dummy seemed to
A
like
lot of-
bleed.
A lot of people abuse their phone privileges
And then to the exit, and it's on to the first mission.
and are punished accordingly.
The punishment must be more severe. A kid
All ready
fit
to
for a
go,
trial.
eh? Well, have a safe mission and come back in one piece.
If you think I take pleasure in exiling you, you're wrong, Agent Archer.
There you go.
Aha!
On your left, street level.
You can't be a
You
ambassador!
fool!